Hi, how you going? This video is just about the Iran conflict. I know in my last video I talked a lot about thinking that, maybe conflict was the solution. But I sent off an email to our Prime Minister and to our representative at the UN asking for something slightly different. That I won't go into the details of the letter that I sent to the UN. I'll just pass it on to them. But basically, I'll just move this window here. I'm just having a bit of trouble seeing clearly. Is basically the idea that I've sent off is that the United Nations are a body of nations that can act together. Now, Iran doesn't have to be removed from its position via force, like the US is wanting to do. It can be removed by the nations themselves, all the nations gathering together. If all the nations get together, which is what the purpose of the United Nations is, if they get together, if Russia gets together with China and the United States get together and they all get the consensus to say, well, okay, murder and rape of your citizens is not acceptable to this level, and we are going to remove your government and let the people of Iran determine their future. Now, I believe that that is a sensible way to do it. I've put it out there to the United Nations. I've said, look, this is or to my government, to the United Nations as well. So I believe that this is a sensible course of action. And so I hope that they do something about it. And I also ask that if you're the praying type of person, that you would pray, but also that if you have contacts as well, that government contacts or whatever, encourage them to get the United Nations to remove Iran peacefully, to be able to put all the governments to get together. If they have to use force, that they do it together, to get people on the ground to protect the Iranian people and to get that government out of there. That government's had enough time in that nation. It's done too much evil. We can't be thinking about it in terms of alliances and political alliances and all that sort of stuff. They've murdered, they've raped, they've killed their own people. They're not worthy to be called a government. They're not worthy to have the title human being even. Well, they are, because all of us are extended some grace. But it needs to be removed. And so if you can contact someone or know someone in politics, see whether they can get something moving along those lines.